Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Samuel Goro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Samuel Goro. Now, today, I just want to give you all some financial advice that may help you to plan better for your future. Financial stability in this life is key. Because, my brother, you are somewhere, my sister, you are making money, you are not sure of tomorrow. So financial stability is key in this life. You need to invest, put money aside for your tomorrow. Now, let me give you some financial advice. 1, don't buy expensive phone. A new fashion will come out even before you have finished paying for it, even in case it's a loan phone. Don't buy expensive phone. A new fashion may even come out before you are finished paying for it. So, financial advice number 1. Number 2, don't buy expensive bag. Don't buy an expensive handbag. Replicas are scattered everywhere. Only a trained eye can see that it is genuine or it is not genuine. So don't buy an expensive bag. Replicas are scattered everywhere. Only a trained eye will see that it is genuine or it is not. Number 3, don't buy expensive shoes. You can't walk like a duck trying to keep it from deforming with every use. Listen to number 3. Don't buy expensive shoes. You can't walk like a duck trying to keep it from deforming with every use. Number 4. Don't buy expensive clothing. You can't walk around showing the small tag behind your nap. Don't buy expensive clothing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't walk around showing the small tag behind your neck. Number 5, don't buy expensive watch. A 100 peso vintage watch online looks good too, and all kinds will tell the same time. Number 6, don't buy expensive undergarments. It is not allowed to walk in public wearing only Victoria's Secret's bra and panties. Don't buy expensive undergarments. It is not allowed to walk in public wearing only a Victoria's Secret bra and panties. Number 7, don't buy expensive cars. It depreciates with every kilometer it runs. Your 1.2 million peso SUV will sell only for 500,000. Number 8, don't buy a huge house. Too much space creates distance between family members. They will grow old and leave anyway. You know, in case you are buying a bigger house, just because of your children, ladies and gentlemen, those children will grow and move out and live on their own. So it will not even help you. You buy a very expensive car today, my brother. If you try to sell it the following day, it will not sell the same amount of money that you bought it. A car depreciates faster than anything else. I hear people say, oh, everybody's priority is different. I don't deny. Because my priority is different from everyone else. And everyone else's priority is different from mine. But see where you get the value of your money. Just see where you get the value for your money, ladies and gentlemen. Money is very hard to make. You sweat so much to make 1,000 shillings. So make sure that the value you're getting for your money is worth it. Now you buy a car 7 million today. It depreciates every kilometer that car runs. Is that a good investment? I don't know. Because, like I said earlier, everyone has a different priority. But is your money worth the value you're getting for it? You buy a car today, you sell it next year, you will not even after 2 months, you will not sell it the same amount of money you bought it. The cars depreciates. So these are depreciating items. Let me give you a good example here. You buy a car for 7 million today. Somebody buys the land for 1.2 million somewhere. In 2 years, come back and sell that car. See how much money you'll make. And whoever who bought that land for 1.2 million, let's sell it in 2 years. Land appreciates. Cars depreciates. So before you spend so much money in things that depreciate, think about tomorrow. Look at the value that you'll get tomorrow. A land somebody bought it, has not developed it. Nothing, not even a fence. Bought it for 1.2 million. Try to sell it in a year's time or 2 years. It will fetch more money than a car you bought for 7 million. You've used it for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not sell it the same amount of money you bought it. Let me give you a funny reason why I don't value buying expensive cars. Buy it if your financial ability can allow or can sustain. But those of us who are struggling financially, my brother, a car is to take you from point A to point B, and it brings you back to A. So long as a car, the condition is good, and the car can take you from A to B, then you are sorted. Because if you are looking for a car that will transport you to work and back home, if you have, and I'm not saying you buy a car that on your way to work inasimama kwa barabara mara 3 mara 4 because imeharibika, or lazima usimame uongeze AC, uongeze coolant, uongeze oil. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a car that is not so expensive, but a car that can really serve you better than an expensive car. Don't buy a car that you are not even sure you'll make it to work, or you'll make it home after work. Buy a car that is in a good condition, but not very expensive. I hear people saying, I want to drive a German machine. That is fine. If your financial ability can accommodate it, please do. But don't spend all your investment buying a car that can depreciate, that it depreciates immediately you buy it. There's a friend of mine who bought a car, 9.5 million. He came home with a car. The wife didn't like it. The wife said, no, this car is not good for the family. Let's take back and get a certain car that will serve the family purpose better than the one the guy bought. The guy said, it's okay, sweetheart. Let's get up in the morning, go back to Mombasa, take this car back to the same dealer, see if they have the car that you want, that will serve the family better than this. They woke up in the morning. As they were preparing to go, something came up. So they didn't go. They stayed with the car 2 days, went back to the dealer in Mombasa to trade the car in and get a better one. Guess what? When they arrived there, the car had depreciated. The car was not able to be taken back with the same price he bought the car. Tell me that was only 2 days, let's say 3 days. The car depreciated a certain amount of money. 3 days. What if they could have stayed with the car for a year or 2 months? What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to give you the best financial advice that I can give myself and my children or someone that I love so dearly. A car, don't invest so much money in cars. Cars depreciate. They are depreciating items. Invest money where even tomorrow. You bought a land for 1.2. 7 months down the road, you want to sell it. You'll make more money than that. Land appreciates, ladies and gentlemen. So put your money where the value is, appreciates. A car, I don't know. We have all different kind of priorities. Because if my priority is to buy land and yours is to buy a car, go ahead and buy. It's like sometimes our priorities are different. But maybe if you could listen to me for a minute, I would prefer you buying a piece of land. Don't develop it. Just leave it. Get the title, just let it sit. 2 years, 6 months, 7 months, turn around and sell it. You're lucky, you might even get 2 times the price you bought it. I'm not saying that you buy a very expensive land in these leafy suburbs. Go where your money can afford you to buy a piece of land. Invest in real estate. My brother, you buy a car now, goes out there, let's say it was in Matatus. And there are people who are doing so well in Matatus. I know there are people who are doing so well. But you don't know the other sources those guys have. You don't know what other sources, other means of making money they have than this Matatus that you see. You think that they're making their only money from Matatus. But you people have different types of sources of making money. I'm talking about you who understands your salary. My brother, land appreciates faster and cars depreciates faster than anything else. Don't buy an expensive undergarment. My sister, you will not be allowed to walk around in town or wherever you go to weddings wearing only Victoria's Secret bra and underwear. You will not. And after all, anybody who can see your underwear is somebody that you are intimate with. It's another person who will say that. I'm not saying that you buy these lagdy bras and underwears. No. All you're buying is a name. It's a brand of Victoria's Secrets. That's what you're buying. And yet you can even find a better bra out there cheaper than Victoria's Secrets. You can find a cheaper and good quality underwear than Victoria's Secrets. So don't spend so much money in clothing. After all, my brother, if you buy a cheaper dress or a t-shirt, wash it well, iron it, walk out there, nobody will know. And it's a trained person or a trained eye to see this is Muito, this is original. And again, we are not in competition. Save your money. I always tell men, especially men, my brother, as much as we are sending our children to school, as much as we are educating our children, invest something for your future. Retirement is our future. Old age is our future. You like it, you don't, ladies and gentlemen. We will get old one day. So how are you planning for your retirement? How are you planning for your future? You will not always be able to work and make money. It will get a point where your body will not be able to work or do anything. Your mind wants to go to work, but your body system will not be able to accommodate you going to work or do the things that you are able to do now. Nothing lasts forever. Invest, do something for yourself. Like I always tell men, And I've learned a lot from people who are ahead of me. There's a guy who was a teacher. He sent his children to best schools ever. Best schools ever. My brother, now the guy, educated his children. His children are overseas. They live there. They left the father and the mother to home. Now they took the mother to stay with them overseas. Guess who's at home? It's the father. The guy has high blood pressure, he's diabetes, he's there alone. This guy, I don't want to mention his name, he never invested in anything that can give him a little income. He invested everything in his children, his 3 children. When I met the guy recently, he told me, listen to me, I did a long investment. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I invested my money wrongly. I said, what do you mean? I put my money in my children. Now when I'm telling them the medication I'm taking is so expensive, my brother, they send me peanuts. I'm here with one mufanyikazi. So I cannot be able to go out, interact with my other wases, to even take coffee with my other wases, because I'm financially crippled. Every money my children sends me, I have to account for it, like I'm a 2-year-old baby. I have to account. And that's why sometimes I tell men, who is a beneficiary of marriage? Normally, my brothers, you may not agree, but a beneficiary of a marriage, a big time, is your wife. Believe me or not. You can mistreat your wife all you want when the kids are young. But as kids are growing up, my brother, they're shedding your powers off. Men, invest, do something, my brother, as much as we are educating our children. Put something aside for yourself. Something that you can lean on in the case of something tomorrow. Old age is coming. Na vile nilisema, hafadhali ukonde saa hii, unone kesho. It's better you suffer now, because your body system and your age can handle your suffering now, but live a better life tomorrow. Like I always say, wanaume nisikize vizuri, how you start is not a problem, but how do you finish is what people will remember. The finish line, how did you live towards your last days in this world? Of course, this is not our home, but we need to plan in advance and live a much better life. How you start is not a problem, but how do you finish? The finish line is what will determine what people will remember about you. If you're a working class guy, my brother, money comes and money goes. It is very hard to make money, but very easy to spend it. You can earn 100,000, work so hard, tirelessly, sweats. My brother, you earn 100,000. To spend that money can take you 1 hour, 100,000 is gone. So plan properly for your retirement, for your future. Let us not burden our children that it's their responsibility to help us financially or support us. Let our children grow up independently, because even our children have their own issues. If they want to help you as a father, then fine. But don't make it a must that I educated you, I sent you to good schools, I did ABCD, now it's time for you to pay back. Hapana. Sio watoto wote wako na roho kama yako. Watoto wako na maisha yao. So kama wewe unasomesha watoto wako thinking watakusaidia kesho, my brother, you are in for a rude shock. I'm not saying that watoto wasaidie wazazi, but what kind of percentage inasaidia wazazi sahi? You may find, my brothers, invest money for your future, for your retirement. Old age is our future, and it is coming, and it's coming very fast. We look at our children and say, oh, they are growing very fast. You forget that as they are growing fast, you are also aging that fast. Invest in something for your tomorrow. Don't depend so much on our children. One parent can take care of 10 children, but 10 children cannot handle to take care of one parent. Believe me, you. So, my brother, invest money for your. I'm talking specifically today to men. My brother, these expensive cars you're driving, they will not be there to help you tomorrow. You buy a 32 million car. You have not invested anything. So when you retire, you want to sell it. My brother, you will sell it. The price you'll get is just but peanuts. Plan for your long-term financial management. Angalia kesho na kesho kutwa. Usiangalie saa hii. Unanunua nyumba kubwa ili watoto wangu ndio wapate waenjoy, watagrow up na waende. Uko na watoto wawili na unanunua nyumba kubwa na watagrow up na wataenda. So you'll be left in that house alone and your wife. And if your children go somewhere living in a city, you'll be the only one languishing in that house in a village, where your wife will be enjoying in a city with your children. So men, be very careful. Be very careful. I've seen men who were swimming in money. They have retired, gone home. They have got nothing to show for. They're suffering at home. Because as men, when you retire, you feel like it's time for you to go home. You were not friendly to those people in the village. You were not even helping them. So when you go there, the environment, my brother, will be very hostile. You'll be a laughing stock. Hence, will lead to your early grave. Will lead to your early death. Or you start developing high blood pressure. You start developing some diabetes. Some diseases that you could have avoided kama ungekuwa umejipanga ukiwa kijana. Like I tell men, the moment you are hired, if you've been employed today, my brother, start planning for your retirement as soon as you enter that job. Start planning for your retirement because it will come. And it will come faster than you had planned or you had prepared. Or you can be retrenched. Or you can be fired. Don't spend money thinking that you're going to work every day. It will come. It will come. I'll make money. Every month, I'll make money. What if that you get retrenched? What if you get fired, my brother? What if you get an accident, you can't work anymore? Then what happens? Start your retirement plan immediately you get that letter, that appointment letter, my brother. Start planning for your retirement. And plan very carefully as a man. Number 9, always settle for the justified price. There's a friend of mine went shopping. There was a t-shirt that was selling for $50. And that's the one I wanted to get. My friend told me, let's go try this other shop here. We went there. That the same t-shirt was selling in a different shop for $20. And where I wanted to buy was $50. My friend looked at me and said to my brother, you're buying a label there. This t-shirt is the same t-shirt selling for $20. So would you go back buy the $50 one or you would take this one? I took the $20 t-shirt and I was left with how much? $30. So knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. As much as we live in this world, we need to search for knowledge and understanding. Always settle for the justified price. You can do more with 2 for the price of 1. Always settle for the justified price. You can do more with 2 for the price of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, use your money wisely. Use your money, spend your money wisely. Don't use your money carelessly. Even when you are giving money, my brother, give your money wisely. Let me tell you something here, my brothers and sisters. Givers have no limit. When you are giving, please make sure you have boundaries in the limit. Receivers have no limit. Those who you give money, they have no limit. By the way, if you start giving people stuff, they can even take your bed. Just give them something. Allow them. Just come, take this. They will take even your own bed. In the night, they don't care where you sleep. You sleep on the floor, outside, they don't care. Because people say, blessed are those who give than those who receive. Yes, but use tumia akili yako. Don't just give things carelessly or blindly. Receivers, my brother, they have no limit, nor do they have boundaries. They can take up to your last drop. They don't care. You as a giver need to set boundaries, need to set a limit for your own advantage or for your own good. Now I want to ask you a question, my brother. Before you started helping these people, how were they living? Were they dead or they were living? They were. So now you've come in. What makes you think if you can't help them, they will not live, they will die? You don't have a different God than them. We all serve the same God. We have the same God, ladies and gentlemen. My God is your God. So when you can't help them, God will be in charge. God will take over. And He will make sure they eat, and God will wear the suit that you are wearing. So don't give everything, my brother. Nasikia mtu anakuambia vizuri sana. Yani you just give. Unajua wale watu wanapalikiwa ni wale upeana. Ndio watu upalikiwa. Went to my village. There's a guy he wanted money from me. So akaniambia, unajua wewe my brother utapalikiwa sana. Wewe nipe hiyo pesa nitume mtoto shule kwa sababu wale watu wao ndio upalikiwa. Nikamwangalia nikamuuliza, kwani wewe utaki baraka? You're just telling me that to use me. You're just taking advantage of me. Kwa sababu hata nao sikumupatia because ningempea, lakini wakati alianza wale wanapalikiwa ni wale utoa. Ni nani hataki baraka duniani? Ni nani hataki baraka? Kwani yeye hataki baraka? Alafu akaniambia, unajua mimi sina pesa. Nikamwambia hauna na unazaa uko na watoto. Huyu mtoto wako ako class ngapi? Ako form 2. Form 1 alisoma aje? Si ulitoa pesa? Unasema hauna pesa. Oh, we were struggling. Nikamwambia, and now what has changed when you have seen me? How come you cannot struggle the same? Eti unajua mkono utoa ndio ubarikiwa. That one I know it very well. But everybody anataka baraka. Na nikamuuliza, wewe, how are you helpful to this society here? Unajua mimi sina uwezo, ningekuwa na pesa kama yako, I could have done more. Nikamwambia no, pesa haifanyi mambo, ni watu ufanya. Nikamwambia siende ukatie watu nyansi hapo tu. Ukate fence. Usilipwe. That is service to humanity. Go do it. Yeye hataki kufanya, but anataka kunifanya ni feel guilty ndio nimpe pesa because nataka baraka. Mtakuwa ni wewe utaki baraka. That was just but using me. So be very careful. People can use you, my brother. Usiende nyumbani uanze kuchukua braces. You know, people will praise you so long as they're getting something from you. So long as they are benefiting from you. They can shower you with braces. Let me ask you a question, my brother. Waje hiyo pesa ishe. You run bankrupt and you go to those people. They will mock you. They will laugh at you. You'll be just a talk in that village. Use your money wisely. That's what I'm saying. Nasema help, but help wisely. Number 10. Remember that it is not the bland that carries you. It is how you carry the bland. Are we together there, ladies and gentlemen? The labels that we look at things when we're buying. Oh, you know, Mimi, I can't just buy any TV. It has to be these plants that I don't want to mention. It is not, remember, that it is not the plant that carries you. It is how you cult the brand. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bore you, but I want to advise you, use your money wisely. Things happen. We see them happening to others, and we feel that we are special. It will never happen to us. Until it happens to us, then we cannot open our mouth and talk. But I have to tell you, my brother and my sister, use your money wisely. Spend your money wisely. As much as you help, think about yourself first. Take care of yourself first so that you'll be able to take care of others. Don't get everything you get, hand it to mouth, and you help. What if something happens to that source of money that you're getting? My brother, you'll be finished. Invest your money wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name, as always, it is Sam Ongoro. God bless you. Till next time, see you in my next video, and bye-bye.